Those of you who want to join our conversation, you can text us at 0999-887-6070. Again, Miss with Miss G is a 2-hour radio show every Wednesdays and or Fridays at 2 p.m. About the beauty pageants and more, we go deep into the beauty pageants from the sitio, barangay, municipal, all the way to the national and even international level. I am your host, Miss Glenda Suico, or Miss G, a personality development and pageant trainer, and we will talk about all the ins and outs of the pageants and other pageant-related topics, which includes but is not limited to social issues and its relevance to the society today, using the platform of pageantry as a venue for open communication, collaboration, and eventually creating something beautiful that showcases beauty with a purpose, using pageant as an arena for social justice and equity. Let's talk. Magstorya lang good. Let's have a conversation only at TMC's Miss with Miss G. So you are here and with me this afternoon. Maayong hapon again, Sugbo. And of course, this afternoon, we have a very interesting topic and I have with me a very special guest. But before we move on to that, part of Miss with Miss G is also that we talk about social relevance, about social justice. And then this afternoon, I actually asked one of our team, TMC or TMC team. Of course, he's been doing the Top of the Morning Cebu with Jiggy and the rest, and Justine and the rest of the TMC team. And kani siya, ako lang sa gid ni siyang isingit with that one before we introduce our guest. Kay medyo naka-create gini siya. I don't know about the rest of you, but this went on viral. And it got me into thinking because syempre kita din hi Raf, no? Hi Raf, good afternoon Raf. Rafael. Murag sa Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, no? Rafael kaayo. This got me into thinking how the media or the social media is really such a big or a powerful tool for influencing. And yet sometimes we tend not to take a time to discern if what we are doing is actually right or wrong, if it steps on the boundaries of morality, if it offends, if it abuses. And yesterday's issue, the one that got viral, I was thinking, how far would you really go as a creative or as a content digital creator? Kay Facebook naman gid ta. Mao naman gid ang ato ang kuan karon, social media naman gid. And then even me, I'm new to the social media platform because it's the first time I've been with Facebook. It's just for, posting sa ako ang mga friends. But with my type of job, with me being a host and kita kinahanglan man gid ta ani Raf because it's part of nga para maka encourage tag more listeners and more watchers sa ato ang mga talk shows o sa ato ang shows. So there are those who do digital mga content nila nga somewhat naghuna-huna baka ni sila, no? Murabag saan ba aabot ang iyong pagka-digital creator kung baka? Because ang kani siya, what happened? She spat on the holy water sa usa ka church in Mindanao. It's in Osamis. And because of what she did, the end effect is nasirado na hinuon ang simbahan. Or like, I think ang ilang announcement was, for 1 week nila isirado. Because the mere fact nga iyang gituthuan, iyang giluwaan ang mura siya ka ng fountain or this is where you put in karabitang inigsud nato sa simbahan. We dip our this one, the green one. I'm sorry. That's why pala. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I have to get to know this one because Jiggy hasn't really maybe you can teach me with this one.
Mm.
Naman sa ganin mga katawa-katawa here and mga
Yeah.
koan-koan. But kanang, there you go. Para medyo there, okay. Boys and your toys, mas kamao yun ang boys ani. Ako kay bawra ko mo pahinay sa konsa. Ako ara kong microphone. Sa
Yeah.
microphone sa uban, I'm sorry. But anyway, ang nahitabo mo gud ni Ref is iyang gitutuan. Yeah, this is where when we kanang inigsulod na to sa church, mo entrance, di ba? We do the sign of the cross as our sign of respect, being a Catholic. Ako, Katoliko majud ko. So, inigsimba na ako, I'll dip my hand to the holy water and then do the sign of the cross as a sign of respect and saying that, Lord, I'm here. Your humble servant is here. I'm here to pray. I'm here to do this. That's it. And then, when you go out, that's what you also do. Diba? Yeah. Even to the point na, even when you cross, like for example, naka sa Picas Pew, gusto ka mo balhin sa Picas Pew, iniglabay ni mo, labay gani ka sa tunga, you even mo kanang muluhod ka, and then you do the sign of the cross because this is a sign of respect to the sanctuary of the church. When you say sanctuary, this is where the pulpit is, this is where the altar is, this is where the Eucharistic is, the whole kung sakuan pa na siya stage sa church, but we call it the sanctuary.
Yeah.
So iniglabay ni mo ana, we show our sign of respect. But this person, this digital creator, what she did, I don't know, for the love of God, ug nganong unsay nasud sa iyang huna-huna nga nganong man in town imong giluwaan ang kanang it was placed in a sort of a fountain nga kanang murag kuan siya, mura siya cup, mura siya holy grail ang dating, but it's where people will dip their hands. Yeah.
The
font, font na siya,
holy
yes.
water font.
The holy water font. Mo din na siya nga term kay syempre no, di bang sa di ba ako madre, so di ko kay bawo di sa pari. So dili kay ko kakahibaw sa kuan og mga terms ana dapita. But regardless, this as much as I know, why in the world would you do such a thing when you know that you are one inside the church? And number two, that is holy water.
Yeah.
And if ibutang ta, dili ka Katoliko, nanguryuso lang ka, unsay nasud sa imong huna in town, nga kahibaw ka ang mga tao mo dip sa ilang fingers there, unya ini kahuman manguros, unya imong giluwaan.
I think even if dili siya Katoliko necessarily,
Yes.
we don't really know much about her. Only that she was described as a vlogger, something along the lines of that. I think even if she wasn't aware nga, this is something that people use exactly. Pero
Common sense. Uy, my
yeah, but
goodness.
it's still like basically a pot of water. So obviously, what are you? And it looked like, just based off of the video, it looked like there was a line there, just based off of it just kind of seemed like there was a line there.
Yes.
Okay, there were some at the start of the video, somebody like just got out of the way gani.
Yes.
Kanya siya ni puli.
Siya ni puli.
So so it's very obvious to me nga she knew exactly what it was she was trying to do there, or rather she had some knowledge as to what that's being used for, and she just wanted to spark nga kanang controversy gani.
So it was intentional. If you really have to look at it, kaya the fact na nilinya siya, kaybaw siya, nakakita siya unsa siya, o unsa na diya, bisa ta ibutang taha, dili siya Katoliko. So that was intentional.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So the intention was really nga to create a spectacle, to create what for? Paunsa man para mo sikat siya, para mo kuan siya. You have to kaya ikaw mas mo kuan man ka sa social media platform. So, unsa man gyud, nga man gyud na way uban. Kita kaybaw ko, like ako sa TMC, because this is part of it. This is what you call marketing for us. But for those nga kana lang mag-vlog, magsuroy-suroy, the food, I can understand that one. But why do something such? I really don't. I'm lost at words for that one.
Well, there's like two different types of fame. There's the regular fame, people know who you are, they know about your good deeds and all that. And then there's also notoriety.
Yes.
People know you as an annoying person, a bad person. You do things that make people angry. You do things that hurt other people, stuff like that.
Right.
You are known for you are known for being a bad person. I think kani siya
So
girl
annoying somebody is also a form of mura na siyang trabaho na basad siya?
in a way
In a way?
cause there's this like more new breed of mga content creators.
Yes.
It's more common sa gawas in the
Right.
West,
Uh-uh.
but I think it's slowly coming dripping down into the East, Jud. There's this thing called nuisance content creators. Ang ilang goal, Jud, is to annoy people in a public na setting, to as much as possible harass. Without necessarily sometimes they go overboard, they get
Yeah.
physical. Pero for the most part, they try to stay within the bounds gani sa law. Pero as much as possible, they really want to annoy somebody so that they can get a reaction out of somebody.
Because sa culture, siguro negative or positive is still publicity.
Yeah.
Diba?
Any kind of publicity daw is
Uh-huh.
good publicity. And these types of content creators, ang ilang goal, Jud, is to generate as much hate as possible, because a lot of people have found out nga actually hate is very marketable, unfortunately.
Because it's a much stronger
Emotion.
as compared to love and good vibes. Is
yeah.
is that how we have come to be?
It
As a
really
human,
seems like it.
ingon ana na bagyod.
No.
And then what I really understand is sa tanan pa gyud niyang pwede nga ianoy og binuangan, naa pa gyud ka sa sud,
simbahan.
sa sagrado nga lugar. I mean, you can you like annoy somebody outside, not within the, nasa inside. I mean, let's just say ato lang tangtangon ang content or ang context sa kanang Catholicism or sa religious. Let's just say giluwaan naa ka sa party sa buffet. Muluwa de ka sa punch.
Dili.
Di ba?
It's
really something. You must be really sick. I'm sorry, darling, but I really have to say this. There must be something going on at the head up there. If that's if that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And for me, being a Catholic, I am really offended. Offended. That's sacrilege for me.
Yeah.
And that's really something. I may not be that super religious nga kanang hala magkinamatay na jud ko dihag luhod-luhod nga gikan sa tumoy sa simbahan padung sa tubangan magkanang ampo. I may not be that super, but I have my faith, and this is something it's really offensive. And I think in terms sa law, this is really against the law, because part of the law, I think if I remember correctly, dugay naman sa gugo nag-eskwela aning koan murag this is nakabasa jud ko ani sa koan sa revised penal code. Nga kanang once you kanang imong panamastamas, imong gidaot, imong kuan ang usa ka sagrado, and you do it, iya pa yung gibuhat sa sud sa simbahan. Iya pa yung gikuan ang holy water ra ba? That's sagrado already. So that's panamastamas. Muna pila ka buok pari in town ang nag-pray over ana. Kanang mga oils nila, ang kuan, it's not just kuan, they pray over it. And they have they have a ritual for it. Ang ato ba respetara nato unta ang kada usa, kada ilang religion.
The fact nga 1 week sila musirado
because
of
naamang
that.
na sila i-ritual good kay
lagi.
na daot ba o muraragon na good og kanang some believe in the kanang mga bad spirit and good spirit. So the fact nga giluwaan sagrado siya. So imo na sad siyang kuan nga para maholig balik, i-consecrate na sad nimo siya. I think that's a term if I remember correctly. A friend of mine told me this, Father Joel. Mao na siya nga mag ritual na sad sila kay para kuan. If you go to church, daghan kayo na even the altar itself nana sila ritual. Even the altar itself, you cannot even put anything on top of it because it's sacred. And then me being a nurse, I'm talking also about microbiology. Liman ka na giluwaan ini tusod nimo dito iyang laway. Is that the purpose ba?
I don't know if the purpose should niya is to, spread her germs. I don't know if mo ang purpose niya, pero based off of what I know sa current trends on the internet, I would say nga ang purpose niya in doing that was to generate controversy, Jud. Because controversy can really turn eyes in your direction, unfortunately.
Well,
it will people who are angry at her will probably go to her social media page and start looking through all of her content just to see what kind of person is this.
And even if
unknowingly giving her more
views. If she monetizes it, the more. So, but anyway, before we proceed, this is a very good topic. Our topic actually for this afternoon, which is brought to you by Jules Lachon Manok and Baboy. We have a very special guest this afternoon, and I'm kind of proud to introduce her to you, Rav. She is a beautiful, wonderful person, and ngilngig kaayo og kamot. Great artist, great makeup artist, and she has been in the industry for, oh my God, I think more than 30 years. And if you want to look a certain way, like for example, I want to be a Disney princess, I want to look like Belle, or if I want to be a villain like like Maleficent, she can do this. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon's topic is, we call it Kilay is Life. Okay. Gusto magod si Jiggy o kanong lingaw ko nung ako. So, kilay is life. Because everybody, even if you're not, ang kilay, pwede makagawa sa balay without fixing the kilay. Kaya nindot yun, ang kilay mas mo form sa naong. And of course, when you think of kilay, not kili-kili ha, Kuya Magic. It's two different things. Kili-kili is the armpit, Kuya Magic. Okay? We talk about kilay, we talk about the face. When we talk about the face, we talk about makeup.
Yeah.
And she is one of the best of Cebu. Please welcome a very good friend of mine. A big round of applause to Jessie Glova. Maayong hapon, Jessie.
Hello.
Oh my God, kagwapa sa akong amiga. Shofa kaayo. Oy. Hi, Jessie. How are you?
Good.
How are you? Kumusta?
Maayo rin kaayo. Thank God.
Yes. Lagi, we were supposed to do this last July, and then unfortunately, nag-abot ang schedule, and then ibabaw yung ko busy jud kay kastanan and everything, and then
Wako kasabot.
Okay rin na, makasabot na eventually. Okay, so Jess, I'll give you the floor. Please do introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit more about yourself. And then, of course, how many years have you been in the industry before we move forward? And then, go ahead, Jessie.
Hello, everyone. I am Jessie Glova. I'm from Cebu-based makeup artist. And I've been a makeup artist maybe 3 decades now. I started I was 14, and so and I am a realtor as well. I'm a real estate agent, and I've been in the industry for quite a while. So I've seen the flow of the trends and what's the new, what's the off for this generation. So I've seen that, and so we will be discussing in a while, and a lot of topics regarding makeup, and I think there's not much thing to say about myself because I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes man good, no.
I'm not for words, I'm not for words. Do I have to tell you about the birthday or what?
Yeah, I know, but
that's it. Really.
But this I gotta say, Jessie is truly a great artist, and she's not just very good with makeup. She can sing, she can dance, and she can do hosting as well. So total package. And she's one of those a vibrant person that when you get to meet, you have that energy. I know that one.
Unang gitawag na Jack of all trades.
Ansa Jess?
Master, but mapil-apilon lang yun.
Na, kuan lang yun. Master of?
Master of none.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Anyway,
Just
Jess, before we do start, no, ang ato ba yung sponsor ani ato ang show this afternoon, Jess, is ang ato ang amiga nga si Rushan An Ferolino. Sir Van.
hello.
Jules, say hi.
Hi.
Oo. But before that, nakadungog ka sa ta among gistoryahan kadiyot. Musigway sa ta,
I was
musigway.
actually listening to
Oh,
what you've
musigway
been
sa ta.
about.
Can you tell me?
Well, that's a very stone question, and that for me is a sacrilege to do that. And it's a disrespect act. And for us, I was actually offended about it, of
Mm-mm.
what I've seen in the internet. And then, so what we mentioned earlier, maybe it's just another, pakulo niya for her to really to gain like maybe, kanang likes or interactions sa iyang Facebook account. But then it's still a very, very bad move for her because
Mm.
for us, especially in a Christian country, we actually
Yes.
give a lot of respect to that our culture and tradition, especially religious activities that we do.
Mm.
Yeah,
Kuan
that
gyud
is
siya kanang it's
offended. Yeah,
grabe gyud siya, as in it's really super to the highest level nga offensive gyud siya. Kay I would have understood if she had said something against our religion, but to actually mura desecrate naman gud niya gud. Grabe gud
but
yeah. Ha?
any now in social media, everyone's craving for likes, and that maybe that's the drive that they've actually like taking. Maybe that was the drive.
Right.
Kailangan like actually, what about it's addictive. It's really addictive to get these things that the attention. The attention is really addictive. That's why I think that's my that's my thought about it
Mm.
basically.
Mura bag kuan kay niya murag nahug nga kinahanglan
Additive
na ako
mo
yung
lang.
viewers, so
So
murag na addict siya sa kanang kuan the nga kinahanglan na adjud ko'y content na adjud ko'y makuan nga mananaw
correct.
ang mga tao. Mo siguro na diferensya sa ato ang generation just no og sa generation karon kay sa ato ang generation we don't ang ato ang pagka makeup artist, di ba, like you, ako ang kanang pagka-host, is actually by word of mouth. Because kay ni
Yes.
Sally, it's because of the art,
We
because atong
don't
kamot.
rely on the social media. They like like now I am not really used to it with the social media basically, but I have to be present.
Yes,
Mm.
oo.
They always encourage me to do this and that to do what's na kind of mag-vlog lagi. But I'm not that kind of person because that's not me. I work with
Mm.
Yes.
word of mouth, a
Mm-mm.
recommendation based person. So it's difficult for me. Like even now, like having this conversation, it's difficult for me
I
because
know,
I
and
have to
thank you so much for doing this. I love you.
with the Zoom and everything like that. I can't even
Mm.
do that, myself. It's just difficult. So I'm not really a techie person, but because of the generation we're in now, we need to acknowledge it, and we need to really take as well a step to it, di ba? Para
Right.
makabawas ka nasa to sa future ba? Na dili ka
Mm.
mawa. So I'm trying my best to be at the present.
Yes,
Mm.
and then you've been here for how many years? And then, daghan na kayo
Yes,
na nga butho ha, nga daghang mga makeup artists, mga young ones.
Mm.
But then you're
precisely.
still here, di ba?
Thank God. I thank God for that because I think because of our social media presence and as well this friendship based on yun, and then the
Mm.
recommendations through there. And
Ta-
I still
talent
believe
gyud
that
na siya, Jess. Uy,
yeah, I still
talent gyud
believe
nimo,
that the
Jess.
passion that you always give and the output they always put there.
Kana.
That's the thing that matters the
Mm.
most.
But
Yeah.
we also I also would like to say probably one of the biggest aspects about social media is that it upgrades the effect of word of mouth. Kay
Mm.
kan,
Yeah.
it can travel further away
Mm-mm.
and reach larger audiences.
Yes.
Pero of course
But
it's still
but the negative
yeah,
thing about
sorry.
it, but the negative thing about it as well, that based on our experience as an artist, the trend is it's just very, very fast. It's really like an overnight thing.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Once it's the market now, the next thing it's no longer there. You know what I mean? It's so
Yeah,
fast,
yeah.
fast. Like, even the makeup artists say the trend now is like this, but eventually it will go different way. Somehow it's difficult for us to really cope with it.
Yeah, so
That's the point. Yeah,
trends rise faster and die
very
faster.
that's such a die factor. Yeah, and that's difficult. Unlike our time, pag social media, it lasts long, it lingers longer. The
Mm-mm.
trend lingers longer, like 10, even a decade would linger to a decade. Like the classic makeup lingers to like longer than a decade, you know. But now, mas siya, different Korean, Thai, and other kinds of makeup artistry. The kami po, you know, we work with our artistry not because we try to really follow it, but we basically involved it involved our personality.
Right.
Mm.
What we want to really create as our very own version. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Kay art form man na para nimo good. It's
Yes,
your
that's how we
passion.
see beauty. It becomes our what do you call that? Kanang murag imuhang what do you call it? Imuhang
Passion,
style.
imong style, your
Imuhang style.
trademark,
Mm.
kumbaga.
Trademark. Sa baga. And then now it becomes a mono. You see one, you see all. All the
Yeah.
works
Mm.
are all the same.
But
And
but
there's no
yes.
trademark. You can't even say that this work is from this individual person. And I want to like really push that the creativity has to be versus personalized. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It has to be like one client would want this effect. Not everyone was the same because eventually it will fade, and I feel sorry for those who really dive into that uso, no, that
Mm-mm.
uso bandwagon. Why?
Mm-mm.
Because eventually that those photos of their photos, like even wedding photos, if it's true uso, it will look funny eventually after 10 years.
Mm.
Mm.
Right? Have you noticed that during the 80s, no one hung the pictures on the wall anymore because they looked ridiculous, right? The
Right,
pictures of the
right.
80s,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
those pictures with classic look, it will have forever because they look, di ba? Because it's classic. And now this
Especially
generation,
on wedding days nga kanahanglan you should
yeah,
be beautiful nga ana nga inig tan-aw nimo sa makeup ba mura ba siya makeup nag-makeup siya pero classic, elegant kanang
elegant.
gwapa ang bride ana ba?
Yes, and after 20 years now, your kids got different also, and they will tell you, Mom, what were you thinking during your wedding? You know, I'm telling us now.
O labi na sa panahon 70s ug kanang 80s nga ang
Yeah,
color pink ug
correct.
blue nga gadaghan gyud
Yeah.
ang colorful inana mao.
I keep pushing them. My advocacy now is to push the classic yun. It's
Mm.
not a color. It's too uso. Not grabe na jud kay kauso ba? It's I don't push that.
Mawagtang na ang iyahang art form kung
Mm.
kanang
Yes, and then ang personality sa bride. Because
correct.
why?
Mm.
You're putting a different personality on her.
Nga
Because
kanang
it's
inigtan-aw siya gihapon kung kinsa siya, unsa siya.
I
Mm.
we don't want to lose that. We don't want to lose that. And we don't want to lose the integrity of us as social makeup artists.
Yeah,
And we want that to, yeah.
yeah. Mo na kuan just nga ikaw, even through all the years with the ups and downs of the industry, you're still there. You still, 30 years, 3 decades, and you're still doing this. And
You know why? Because I also study like in every 5 years, 10 years, there's different trends, right? I study that, and then I've seen it. I've seen it how different it is. So that's why makatuligi ko nga di karon nga uso ana di siya. Maybe a lot of people like really come to me and want to do it. Yes, I can do it for parties, but not for the big occasion,
mm-mm.
Mm.
right? Like wedding. I cannot do that. I cannot sacrifice, di ba, for your wedding because eventually magmayag yun ka.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
we are counting on word of mouth kay mas grabe man ang halin actually word of mouth labi na ang salig ba. Yeah,
Yes, and
that's
then
already your social
I,
media.
as makeup artist, I work with relationship.
Mm.
Mm.
That's my I just don't want na okay makeup ko na next thing delete na di na sa mobalik na ako. Ana gani because I really want if they come to me, I always make sure that it brings out their personality.
Mm.
Correct. You treat
I always make sure
each
I always make sure
individual.
to take
Yeah.
to me, but then we meet halfway.
Uh-uh.
Correct. Mao
I'll
na
tell,
siya.
I will tell you why I can't do it that far. The point is they want to, some of the clients they're extreming. They really want their kanisha kana because but then I always have to make sure I always have an explanation why I can't do it.
Mm.
Mm.
Kaya na may uban they think bitaw nga kanilang kay mo ni siya ingon ana kay mo'y uso ingon
Yes,
ana. But then ikaw as an
ayan
artist,
pa.
you see man good, di ba? Kay di man bagay nimo ma'am. Di ka ning mas
Korean
oo.
style makeup
Mm.
with a morena skin and dako kag mata, it doesn't apply to you.
Exactly.
Mm. Mm.
It's basically everything is common sense. It's common sense. You need
Mm,
to think first before you like, I want this look. You just you cannot do it. Don't say yes, you can do it because I
Mm.
cannot. I always tell the client I cannot do that because it doesn't fit you at all,
mm,
right?
Oh, kailangan may
Consider
like
that
form ang noun, sad at the same
yes,
time.
yes.
mm,
It is also now are really good for the Asian skin. And those Asian-looking kids only can actually, well, enjoy it, but not everyone could actually wear it.
Oh,
mm.
And
exactly.
Have you ever had a client nga kana nga situation nga they really want this look pero you tell them dili man siya ang ayan nimo pero
Mo
they really
insist
mo
jud siya.
insist jud sila ba?
yes, I still have to do it.
Mm,
That's why I said I have to do it, but you have to meet halfway.
mm,
I cannot do full thing to it. I just want you to look good as well.
Mao na.
okay.
That's the reason
Yes,
that I think mo na
yes,
imong trademark, Jess. I think that's your trademark. But let's move away from that for now. Let me ask you ba, because I think there are some, they hear the name Jessie Glova, this and that. But I just want to know, and I want our viewers and our listeners to know, how did you start with your passion in makeup? How did it start ba?
Mm,
Well, with makeup, basically, I was born in Cebu, Maguindanao, but then I was really based in Mabolo.
Yes.
Like, there's one person there I could actually say that managed to influence me. I actually draw. I paint, I draw, I design. So my first ambition was to become a fashion designer, right? And so I was torn in between. So, but then there was one person, our neighbor basically, Milan. His name was Milan,
Yeah.
and he's a celebrity makeup artist, does makeup for celebrities and stuff like that. And then there's another person named Boy Manera. He's one of my um, good friends as well who influenced me with when it comes to pageantry. It started there. And eventually, I get to know Tizon
Yes, Mami
and I get to
T.
know Reveal and Ken Malaika. Then the influences was just there. It was during my high school years. So
Yes.
I was actually a makeup artist since high school. I was I
Mm-mm.
was
mm,
studying I was studying in Saint Isidro Parish School.
Yes, and SIPS
I
and
was
San
with
Isidro Parish School. Yeah.
yes,
With Mami
and
Jonas.
yes, I do makeup for my classmates and stuff. And I started with little things. And then my first wedding was during my fourth year high school.
Mm.
mm,
First bridal makeup was during my fourth year high school. So they started there. So then, you know, I my passion is actually arts, music. So it boils down to that. So then, because of the creative side, I chose in this end because during that time there were very few artists in Cebu. So
Yes.
when I
mm,
yeah when I graduated college, I moved outside the country and studied as well. When I came back, I told myself I have to do full swing makeup artist because I've seen it. There are loads of fashion designers already.
mm,
The area of this makeup artist is very, very shortlisted, right? But very, very few. You can just count the fingers. Like Tizon was there, Romero, Emi Ayag, and
Mm.
these are my influence as well. They've influenced me so much, especially Emmy and Mami Tizon.
Yes.
I was under their wing before, and I'm so proud about that. Talking about that, they've been so great help to me, and I love it so much. They've taught me that this is actually not just a passion, but this is a job. This is a job that you need to take care. So from there, I went full swing. So I focused on what this like educating myself. So send myself abroad to study. And before was we learned differently. There was no social media. So we have
yeah.
to spend much money. We have to go overseas. Really have to go to like even in Manila to learn the strategies and how to like techniques and stuff like that, even airbrushing and all. We spend so much money for our job,
Mm,
and it's unlike now. Unlike now, these kids, they just go to TikTok and Instagram and then they're makeup artists.
And they
And it's
consider themselves as experts.
yes, as
Di ba?
experts. It's hard for us because we base by books.
mm,
And then you go
And
on trainings pa yun and you studied for
Yes,
it.
yes, studied for it, and it's not just so like kahit kwarta ba or during our
mm,
time, it's really an investment.
Investment
It's
yun
really an
siya,
investment.
as in.
Like now, the newbies, their investment, especially they just have a cell phone and that's it.
Murag DIY ang dating and then wala na expert na dayon ka.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying that they're not good. They are very, very good.
Mm-mm.
This new generation.
But they did
They,
ang problema man gud nila Jazz is ang nahitabo karon is ang these people they consider themselves nga they are kanang mura na hinuog they do not take into consideration those who have actually made or paved way for them like you guys like ikaw nila na Mami Tison murag ingon ana ba nga they wala nila na appreciate ba nga this kamo you made this into what it is, the makeup artist. Being the makeup artist, you are called makeup artist, the mua, mo na mo ka ang karon.
yeah.
It is actually kamo mo naghimo and make
We
it
have
into
actually
this.
tested the idea magud kay before magud to makeup artist he was magsayal, magbakya, ana gani nga point nga ana ba niya. Then during my time I was because I've seen it how it was like how to be like as an artist outside the country, right? They look they look different. Murag a straight guy can be a makeup artist here. Ana gani nga point.
Mm-mm.
It's really not just an art form. It's really a job. It's really a work. So that's muna siya akong gikuha sa kusap na you need to dress up well. You need to like kumot ka kinang sa client. Ana gani muna siya akong practicing it until now.
Yes.
You have to
look
have to
the
be like
part
that.
good ba?
Yes, look the part, but then because you give respect to the event,
Correct.
you attend the wedding, and then everyone's dressing up as what? As like in wedding gowns and barong, and you'll be dressing up like
Nagchinilas
diba?
ka lang diha and then kuan.
you
Oo.
have to respect the occasion. So that's my mentality. Muna sa akong points sa mga new artists now, and you know, kanang they're actually really, really good. Basically, but it's just that ang inahalang ang akong point, that's why I'll keep on pushing to them. Create your personality with your work. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
Do not be another mono. Mura mo ka na homogeneous. You all
Yeah.
look the same.
Pari-parihan na lang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pareha na lang work. So, wala mo excel ba? Unlike sa among time, na give this specific edge in different way.
Oo.
Right? So, ang mga clients before, they hop to different artists because that's their strength.
Nya makaila ka like for example na nag-makeup. Ako makaila ko kinsa nag-makeup nako. Iniktanaw nako ana, uy hala ang nag-makeup nimo si Kuan.
Okay.
Naa ba na ang makita na nimo iniktan-aw pa lang daan sa model or ang kag-makeupan, makita na nimo ang kamot sa artist nga nag-makeup nimo. Mo ni nindot last.
So,
unlike karon, mura na lag.
Yeah. So is it more like a lack of specialization or a lack of artistic flair? Which one do you think is the issue?
Because of social media.
Mm.
Yes, that's their influencing. So they see that every day. So they tend to follow that bandwagon. So their strength went there already. Diba? So really like create their own. Unlike us, we studied differently. Naglain mig area na study gani. Like myself, I was based on used to focus in was the prosthetics. Right?
Yes.
Oh, so that's why lain akong strength.
So speaking of your strength, let's go to your makeup art form. So as I've mentioned earlier, Ralph, basta panalitan like ako, ganahan ko mo adto og kanang event and then I want to look like Maleficent. Jessie Glova can do this for you. Nga inigsud nimo dito, ay my goodness, si Maleficent gid ang now. Mura kag si kanang kasi nagdala na siya Angelina Jolie. So ada nimo dito maka-double take yun ka. So, how does this, let's talk about this one, Jess. How did this start? And then, how do you do it ba? Kay, murag, the way I see it, murag, ikaw, imong kamot ramang yun, may ako makita, imo ramang yun. I think the way, naa siguro uban, but sa Cebu, this is you. This is your trademark. How did it start and how do you do it?
Because I was an artist right?
Yes.
So I told it, I used to paint, I used to like really draw. And basically my influence was really painting. So that's how I see it. And then the Walt Disney, and so from there I already have an idea of what to do. Like basically when I get to see the face, but I can't do it so straight away if your facial features doesn't really work for the character.
Right.
right? So I need to like really see the facial features if it works with the character because it just not comes from the outside in. So it has to like it has to go with the expression, right?
Correct.
Expression and like, you need to carry it. The makeup
Mm.
is not just it's not just a simply placement. It's basically you need to work with it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
To make it work, right? You can't be just a. That's why when I do my own makeup as Maleficent, I have to act like one. It's like
Mm.
an acting, it's like a stage, and as well, I'm a stage actor. So basically, so
Yes.
that's what
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
helped me. So yes, helped me somehow like that. So yeah,
What about you
those
get into that persona of the
Mm.
persona,
of
like,
the one
embrace
the
the
role?
character.
Yeah.
Yeah, even a client would like they ask me to do a makeup for them, and then they will ask me what kind of makeup that you want me to do for a certain character. I always visualize that. Oh, this part angay mo. We can stay. They can. Murag makakita ko nga. Ay kani nga area ba ngayon ka ani. Kani nga character ngayon ka ani. Not all character would suit on the person. So inana gani. So it goes back to me. If sayop yang now, mag Snow White pa siya niya, yung now murag witch. Ito pwede.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. Yun pwede. Kay,
Mm.
unsaon naman yun, nga mo man yun. But sometimes,
Yeah,
usahay mo badala ba ya sad sa makeup, no?
Mm.
with prosthetics, yes. But with just makeup,
Yeah.
And airbrush. Lots of
Mm.
airbrush.
so
So Miss Just, if
may pinagbabagalan gid siya.
Miss Just, if I were to ask you, which character comes to your mind when you see Miss G? Like, which character can she possibly pull off with your help?
It depends what character. So was that Disney characters or
Whichever character first comes to your mind.
whichever characters come to with Miss G, actually, well, she can actually, the, what's that, wait, she's more chinky. We can actually do Mulan on him.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, I love
yeah.
Mulan. It's one of
Or,
my
or,
favorite
or,
Disney movie.
or with the facial shape can be a Pocahontas, like that, with the straight
Oh
hair.
yeah.
We can
Yeah.
actually do that. Yeah, correct.
Aba,
And
Oh.
magdi-Disney na ba?
Oh,
or,
next Halloween
or,
costume idea.
or celebrity naman, she can be Rio Luxine. Mga anang the young Rio Luxine, mga anang look, di ba?
Rio is
Ooh.
pretty. Oh, yeah. Classic, ha?
Oh,
Yes.
kaya nga.
Friend kita. I was thinking more of the evil witch.
Mm.
the evil queen. I was thinking more of that one.
Mhm.
More na siya. But anyway, but just prosthetic, Jess. So you know prosthetic. How do you do that ba, Jess? The prosthetic thing. The
It's a very
materials that
complex,
you use for that one.
yes, it's a very complex procedure basically because you have to have lots of like mga kanang kailangan siyang daghan kaayo palitonon ba? So
Mm-mm.
for prosthetics na mga straight glue, straight gum for you to work it out. But then there's so many homemade now. So you can actually use tissue papers, you can actually use those egg whites and stuff like that. There's so many things you
Mm.
can actually
Daghan kaayo niya. But then, of
there are
course, you talk about makeup, you talk about prosthetics. Dako yung gasto mag-makeup. And then,
dako kay
including, especially ka na inyong mga hiraminta. Di ba?
yes, yes, it's very, very expensive. Makeup actually it's it's not loose change.
Yes.
Mm.
That's the term. Yeah, it's
Oh.
not loose change. Good. Oh.
It's not loose change. So, to start with makeup artist to really invest in it, it's really, kailangan dyan kang lagi kay pundo.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when it comes to like it's just the beauty makeup, it's okay,
Right.
right? But when you venture to like more intensive, so it's gonna be more pricey,
Mm.
right? With the equipment and stuff like that, when it comes to airbrush and prosthetics and stuff like that, so it's gonna be pricey. So you need kailangan sa taas yung pundo, and it's not really kailangan. And then after that, and one thing sad about it when it comes to prosthetics and stage makeup and movie makeup are di kaya siya in demand here sa Cebu.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
There's no entertainment company that does that here. So it's
Mm.
it's difficult for us. Yeah. Unlike our generation before, when you do that even fashion shoots, I incorporate kanang stage makeup and
Oh, yeah.
prosthetics.
Mm-mm.
And then because it was also before, and now I don't get to see much of that. that level of artistry in our fashion industry.
Kay wala kay tay mga plays na kaayo karon og mga theater or mga musical or mga those things ba nga koan.
Ang generation of artists like designers, they don't really go for a extraordinary look nga kanang high fashion and avant-garde looking. Yeah, they're more to the beauty on that side.
Correct.
So, kaya siya musud na nga area. So that's why I've wala kay siya demand, so wala kay ko na focus mo. Wala nga, ibalik ko sa beauty makeup.
And then, mga nindot gihapon ang pagkakuan just as in magtan-aw man jud ko na imuhang mga kanay mong gipang make-upan, the before and after. It's as in so tatak gyud Jessie Glova and
it's a instant pagod yung gratification with our job, diba? So one thing lang nice karon panahon na because you can actually get your materials this fast. Diba? Anak mo order lang to Shopee or order lang kag ana nananan inyo
doon na dayon. Mo sa na kanindot social media ron.
Unlike our time, we get to order sa Manila pa, among products and all. And
dugay kay maabot.
Yung Bustan, it's actually 30% higher and expensive.
Yes, And then, you remember ka, Jess, sa una, sa ato ang panahon niya, mag-order taog, hinumdum ka itong sapatos sa unang, we call it karang, gani ka ng mga pageant heels. At mga patag karkar, unya, magpasukod pa ta sa karkar niya, mubalik pa ta dito after a week, una pa makuha ang sapatos.
Oh my gosh.
So,
it's really easy. That's why now, a lot of makeup artists, I can't even count them. Imagine, I can't even count them. There's so many of them sprouting like mushrooms and all. And they're very, very good.
Talented man gyud sad ta. Mga mga Pinoy, Cebuano, yeah.
I've created 30 or 40 over artists already because of under my wing because I used to have a class.
Pero para nako lahi ra gyud just if you really study for it or you focus on it, you kanang imo gyud siyang i-harness og mas maayo ba.
Yes. But then namgi time mo lang a period nga murag karang you're actually comfortable na ka ba sa imong kay because you know how to do it now pero you're not thinking na you're napasay na the imong work. It happened to me years ago because I thought I was still doing well.
Yeah,
I thought I was still doing well when I was really trying to figure it out what's wrong with me. So that's the time I was oh my god, I need to follow this. I need to be on top of the trend. I need to understand how to do it again.
Right.
Because mapasay man day ka, even if you're the best artist, you see yourself as like that, but you cannot. Because eventually you go down. Why? Because you need to upgrade with the eye. To upgrade with the skill because muna siya with their new style. Pero one thing I love yun kay I've seen the past and how you did it. And this new generation.
Right.
But then this new generation, they don't know how to do the way we did the last time.
So you have the best of both worlds.
I have best of both worlds. Okay. Kung wala sa other clients, that's why they get to have trouble when it comes to the older clients. Because older clients doesn't like this new way of doing it.
I see.
Right? So, and then these older clients are more, what's this, the paying market. So they can actually pay.
Given that situation, Miss Jess, like how would you recommend the newer makeup artists? How would you recommend that they open their doors to the old ways of doing things? What's the first few things they can do?
They really need to study the basics. You have to go back to the basics. What they learn now is the modern way.
Yep.
Right? They really need to understand the basic, what's this and how to do because since we're talking about the kilay earlier on, right? And then the kilay is very distinctive when it comes to years. There are kilays in 2000, the kilays in 2016, the kilay of 2020, the kilay of 2022.
Yeah.
From the kilay, you understand what year this makeup was done.
Yes.
Through the kilay. Even during the 1920s, 30s, 50s, you get to see what era this kind of kilay belongs. The meaning. So if you're going to continue doing the 1950 kilo, meaning you're obsolete.
Right? Okay, right.
Kailangan ka mo follow sa 2025 na kilay. Or else you'll be past, wagi ka.
Mapasaran yung ka.
But one thing, that's why I said, one thing good about me, because I can still do the kilay of the past,
Yes.
and I can do the kilay of the present, because I
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
studied it.
Mm-hmm.
Pinaka, that was my wake-up call. Ah, mo din siya, ang kilay, di ay mo nakaingon nga, murag paseko. Because
Mm.
that's the thing that is actually changed a lot.
Ang kilay mo frame, murag mo
Friend,
kuan gyud
no,
siya,
it
oh.
brings the face, but then it gives you the modern touch. Kung mo follow ka sa ilahang, the way they do the 2025 kilay.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
The modern way, the Gen Z kilay. Muna kailangan sa ka mag-study din. Muna, the kilay is like, because it follows life basically. Ang kilay din siya. Okay, now, they do one color shadow. Before, we do contoured shadow. It's
Yes.
different.
Oo.
Mm.
Hindi kita mo sa mata because we contour it. Now, they just do one color. That's it. Alang uso ron, but then they work on with the brow.
Mm.
Kailangan galing.
Oo,
And
and
they
then the
work with,
kilay para mas mo emphasize lang mo
yeah.
nindot. Ya
And
mo
I've seen
kilay
the
ka
change
makeup na.
I've seen the change of the different kinds of makeup products, especially even foundation, from the transition of foundation from cake foundation to the liquid foundation to airbrush foundations. It's
Mm.
different, right?
Kukuryo
So
pa gyud
that is,
akong naandan ana sa una
yeah,
just.
it's just mm. So I'm happy basically to have shared my expertise to a lot of like my students.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because I have maybe around 40 graduates,
Mm.
and a lot of them are doing well now. They're in the
Mm.
industry for quite some time, and they're doing
Congratulations on
well.
that.
Yeah,
Oo.
and I'm so proud of it. So
Y-
proud of it. Kasi
Mm.
yes.
nangita ko, diba ako nagtingkang ko, nangita ko sa akong charger. Nalobat.
Wala na nalowbat ka.
Oh
Nya
no.
while naglowbat ka diha, hanahala ato sang isibya dinhi. Again, this is Miss G and you are listening to Miss Pageants and More with Miss G here at 105.1 TMC, the most Cebu conversations. We are live on Tops Media Center, FB, TikTok, YouTube channel. And for those of you who wants to join in the conversation, you can text us at 0999-887-6070. And this episode today, which is Kilay is Live, The Art of Makeup, is brought to you by Jules Lachon Manok and Baboy. Okay. So
Mm-mm.
just another question is this. You
Yes.
atong na hisgutan ang katong expensive ang mo kuanta mo ang mupundar ta aning makeup ang being a
Mm.
makeup artist and all. But then mo ni siya
Yes.
akong mabantayan no. Every time like ako I do pageants na ayon ani nya mo kuha tag makeup artist and then I tell them nya mao ni siya ang rate sa ato ang mga
Mm.
makeup artists, especially nga kanang mo biyahe pa, mo adto pa, gikan pa
Yes.
silang oh. Nya magkatawa ka ba? Kay mo ingon gyud ayon, kamahal ba ana? Uy. Di ba mo na usually nga kanang
Yes.
ato ang one of the kanang problems that the makeup artists are facing right now is kanang daghan king mga tao ba nga moingon niya kanang musulti ka sa imuhang rate unya moingon that sige lang okay kay mangitag lain kay mangitag barato.
Oh,
Yeah.
before that, Miss G, not a comment from our TikTok live
Aha.
from Yurang. Do you have any advice for a female who is a complete neophyte when it comes to makeup?
Jess, that's for you. Do you have
Well,
mm
for a female,
mm
ano ka siya, practice makes perfect basically yun. But then, you need to like really do some research or kanang kanang peg for it, kinahanglan jud na kay daghang model. You have to just do it every day. Even
Mm.
to your face actually. Mo na siya para to harness your talent, to really para mas makabao pag yun ka. Yeah, mo gina siya basic research and practice is the most important
Mm.
thing.
Probably also like maybe coming into it with a mindset of making mistakes is part of it, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's no mistake when there. Because
Mm.
mistake always tell you, and that's the best teacher. So eventually, if one client doesn't like your makeup, why? You just need to ask why.
Mm.
you
Because
learn from it and you
okay,
make it better.
okay, pati
Yeah. Are you still there, Jess?
yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah, can you hear
Sige.
me?
Yes, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Yeah. So muna siya. So messenger.
So, mao to dayon siya.
Yeah, that's the entire thing. Kung you feel like you're not doing well, look at the photo and study it. Diba? Always have to like really um take all your criticism as your learning, ano,
Learning
diba?
doesn't stop man gyud, di ba, Jess? We keep on learning. It's always there.
Always, because myself, ang ako nang bumoto sa consultant, this job is my first time. Every time there's a client in front of me, first time dyan na ako challenge sa consult. Kay, I've been doing this for the longest time. Kumana ako siya 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's not like that. I still do 45 minutes work on that person or to 1 hour.
Yes.
Siya. It has to be like the first time ko, para mabalik yung passion.
Correct.
Ya, kuyawan gyapon ko.
Oh, naagid na, no? Bisag dugay na ka, kuyawan gyapon ka.
Lagi ko siya nerves, kay gusto mo kay wala kay nerves. Murag dili kay ka ma-challenge imong utok pa on how you make the person more pampanindot pa imong trabaho niya.
Correct. Okay, with the nerves comes the passion man good. That's why. Mo na diha. So let's go back to the price tag. Kay di ba? Oo, kay naman goy uban mo ingon nga kanang kuan nga mo sa adto lami dito kay naay ko ni tag 500. They don't
ang price tag basically
Jess?
It starts from you. Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, go.
Sorry, medyo naputol gay na.
It starts from you. Kanang ikaw gid ang mag-price imong self. Okay, when they see you and you're actually mahalong gid ni siya. So dili siya pili musulti na nga ay pwede kang yun okay, because the impression is there. So you create an impression on how much imong price. So mahalong gid siya. Kung tagaan sa nimo ang client o mga putyo-putyo ang gamit, they'll see you as cheap. And then, di ba?
Yes.
So ako, adin sa mga yung, na lang sila, sige mga yung discount. Instead of parang mahal man ka, dili ana.
Discount.
O tulungan ka po, kinana gani. So, from there, imo nag-introduce yourself because by sa impression na nila because the way you look, the way you, kuha nila sa ilang need, like, you create your own, especially kung naa kang client, so mag-create kag imong kagaling salon, with all the hurrah, diba, with the mirror, lights, the chair, niya ka lang, imong product, imong pang disinfect, bago kay imong mga brushes, mga wapa kay imong butang, branded imong things. So when client will see that, ay, mahal siguro niya siya, no? So di na sa nga ka lang, ay mahal sa di mo, oy. So na siya lang mahal na din siya, no? So okay. Pero kung papakita ang client mo niya, mahal sa din niya, oy. So di na ko mo go down for it because that's my pricing.
Correct. But let us in detail, let us focus on that one ba nga. Kamahala ni mo oy, the price itself. Sometimes man good, dili nila huna-huna ba nga. Number 1, diha nimo kuhaon ang imuhang mga mahal ta gamit. Ikaduha is ang ato ang labor, apil na ana. Ikatulo is ang pagbitbit pa lang daan. I mean, you know, Ralph, kung makakita kang makeup artist, mura na sila mo biyahe o balig tulo ka adlaw. Magbitbit o kanang, oh my goodness, kanang maleta ang show. Di ba, Jess? That's part of it. Ang kahago, ang pag-transpo, it appeal siya.
Yeah.
So munang ang uban mga katawa lang ko sa iba 500. Asa man to kakakitang makeup nga 500? Oy. Kanang bitang ingon ana kay foundation na lang gani daan. Ang pagkuan pa lang, you know, mahalon kay because para hypoallergenic. Go ahead, Jess.
Well, they live in a cueva.
I know. Pero at least fashion gihapon, bahala gabit-bit og dako kayong maleta. Di ba?
There's no more 500 pesos now.
Wala naasa ka ng kuan ka ng mga sa tawag ining parlor lang ba? Na kanang mo adto ka dito o naa.
Siguro. See, that's that. Pero the way makakita ka sa gamit, di ba? You can actually tell the way the person really like work, how they do it. Murag makaingon jud ka nga, that's why it's 500 pesos.
Yeah, ang mga gamit ingon ana.
Because I'm not saying it's bad to like really barato sila or ano sila because there's no such thing as magod ka ng ilang mo ng price. It's how they price themselves. So di kita ka ingon na di pwede. But now I'm so happy now the reason I'm happy ko this time because a lot of the new gen artists are putting themselves up there. So
Yes.
meaning they raise their bar higher.
Correct.
So mas expensive sila. So it's not 60 over or 70 over 30% na lang. 70% isa ka ganyan lang price.
Correct.
So everyone knows the price. Though we don't have any tariff at the moment, but the least actually saying pinakabarato na so far, it's 1.5 gina siya.
Correct.
Would you say
Below that it's too much.
Would you say nga Kan, this is also reflected, ang kaning change, reflected po siya sa consumer base? Like, ang customers mismo, they're more willing to spend with their makeup artist compared sa una now compared sa una.
Actually, it's because of social media as well. The educate to get tao, like how important it is to have like really makeup done by an artist, right? And then they see and one thing nice now because everyone see us professionals already.
Right.
They don't see us just a makeup artist. A lot of people see us professionals. Like so they normally ang katong clients nga magpa-makeup sa those who really can afford. Ang katong wayon nga mahal na kaisa na because isa sila ka-afford. So murag ana gani. So that's why those who want to like really like in pageantry, that's why we have packages for them. Because sometimes paluin mo sa mga girls. Right?
Okay, kaltasan pa daghan king kaltas.
Yes, they have the dreams. They have the dreams to become a beauty queen and all, and then kuan pa sa makeup artist. So that's why I don't handle it because maluoy man ko. I don't handle much beauty pageants. Kasi maluoy ko niya, mo take akong time nila ganin niya. Kanang I've been doing makeup for pageants before for free.
Yes. I remember that.
Because that was my passion to do it for free. Sa ilang malingaw ko. Yeah, then karon because of lahi lagyan na kay then now po ang nausubod ko karon kay dili lang gi-package. Right? Dili lang gi-package with the makeup, with the kanang with gowns and all. Those in tong katong wala na sa package may luoy.
Yeah. Basta pageant ra ba kinahanglan dako sa kagpuhunan nga mo appeal kag pageant.
Yeah.
Before the difference before magud ang ato free makeup artist mangita may kandidata like that no. So then after that may public pageant no magsabot sa 60-40. Okay, 60 mo 40 amo. Ana ra gud na siya sa unang panahon.
Kabaw ko na. Okay.
What happens now is just that a candidate should have kanang nagkipunduhan gyud ka ba to join the national pageant. Kinahanglan lagi kay major kay nga kanang sponsor or lagi kay part for it to finance itself. Kay kung wala kay granting.
Correct.
Alex kuan ba? Oo. Alex sa una man gud kay mga candidates sa una just for fun.
Yes. And your makeup artist before is already your glam team. Iyan na tanan. Because ang mga makeup artist tanan, like ikaw, si Mami Tison, si Mami Jonas, Mami Malaika, you are already the stylist, kay puros man mo mga kamao manahi, kamao mo kuan og kanang mga gowns, kabaw mo mangita asa ang gowns, kabaw mo makeup, kabaw mo, tanan na ba niya, kamusay mo handle, so all in one. And then, and then, ang nakanindot sa inyo nga panahon is that, og price, actually no, if I remember, like kamo inyong ikaw si Mami Tison, si Mami Jonas, Mami Malaika, ikaw, you don't tell the candidate nga, you just tell, ay, ikaw lay bahala ga, pila imong ihatag nako. Diba? Kanang ingon ana ba? Friendship based.
Because you know why, that's our passion magod. It's not we get money from weddings.
Correct.
We get money from weddings, we get money from other corporate events. But when it comes to beauty pageant, that's our passion. So we get to see a candidate that we see I can say this is actually worthy ni siya nga ato siyang i-push because muray na gid. Lagi na to ang pride ani niya, di ba? We get, di ba? Muray na siya. Ma-appeal biya ni. So ana gani, ana siya mo sa una. Unlike karon distributed kay siya. So, that's why the team nowadays is a group of 5.
Lagi monetize na ang dating sa pageant karon.
Our team before just only one and the candidate. 1:1 ako og ang kandidata. Karon one makeup artist, one stylist, one designer, di ba?
As in.
And one yaya.
I know. I have like tag upat tag 5 and then you have to kanang mo kuan yung kay tagaan nimo kada usa. Me
Kami
like
1:1. Akong yaya, siya kandidata. Manabi,
uh
dili kasama ko backstage.
correct. As karon kay usa jud ka team. As in, hala oy makahinom to ko sa una nindot ba to sa una oy. Kay that's the reason why lahi ang bonding with the candidate and the
Yes,
makeup
yes,
artist.
correct,
Nga mo
correct.
grow gid siya ba? Nga kanang
Ah,
magkadugay. It's what happened with me and Mami Tison. Yeah, we started with that
mm,
one. Yeah, nagkaami-kami mo nang grabe among bonding. So now
Mm-mm.
we're friends kay he started nga nag-makeup sa ako through kang Jonas kay one-on-one naman
mm.
siya. So lahi gid ang banding, lahi ang kanang kuan sa pageant kay sa una lagi ingon ana nga mas focus, mas nindot kay numdum pa ka sa una just nga ang atuang kanang piluka kay Mito kanang tagup sa kay Mito kay numdum
You know
ka
what?
ana.
Wala gid akong point. Wa mo kita meet before. Asa na siya kwaon. We only have one store that we actually really trust, Demili.
Mm.
Diba? That's the
Mm.
only store that we actually trust, the Demili. But then, those are the store nation. Actually, besides Mindanao, ginagkuan sa Demili biya. Ginmotong ko sa
Yes.
isa.
Mm.
Oh, luoy kini ko nila karon because of social kay wala na daw tangan basta lagi ng client,
Mm.
Mm.
'di ba?
Yeah,
So
sila
but
ba
then
usas
after that,
original gyud uy.
that's our go-to place.
Mhm.
And there's no other available during the 90s the available foundation was only the cake foundation and then
Yeah.
we don't even trust the liquid foundation before
Correct.
and the
Kokoryo
cream we
gyud
don't
ako yung
trust that.
mahinumduman
The
as in.
Cocorio is actually a go-to kuan gyapon ata. It's a staple ano brand in our makeup kit. And it's
Yes.
yeah.
Nindot man gyud siya just now nya hypoallergenic gyud siya ba bisag
Because
kuan.
it's Japan, it's a local Japanese brand, but it's just very cheap. It's a
Yes.
cheaper version of the Japanese brand. So it's actually guwapo naman siya. There still got prominent kanang ako gang clients that music still until now.
Mhm.
Yeah, kay bro kanang comfortable sila sa baho.
Mm. Di
Ang
siya
may
siya kay
baho
super
na si
isod.
baho.
Na siya pero
Uh,
okay ra ka nang madala-dala
Murag I
lang
can't
ba?
stay long na biya kila ano lagi akong phone, maputol lagi ko.
Oh no.
It's okay. But anyway, just before anything else, what are you
Yes.
being busy with? What are the things that you are doing? And then you can also plug in asa ka pwede makontak unsa nga kanang sa imong Facebook para at least
Yes.
umaputol ka.
Nanay
Nanadaan. Okay, sige go.
Yes, actually, I am actually busy with real estate lang ko, right? I'm with South Properties. If you have like interested nga mag-call ka ng like a studio, one bedroom or a unit
Mhm.
here where
Mm.
I'm available, just contact me. And yeah, I'm very pretty much busy with weddings and makeup as well. And what's this? We're opening a club as well as coming September 19th, the Midnight Entertainment Club in Mandaue. Hope they
Right.
can check it
Mm.
out and hope they
Mm-mm.
can come on the September 19th. And there'll be a Las Vegas show coming, and I'll be one of the entertainment managers in there. So I hope
Mhm.
that
Ooh.
everyone will actually have the time to
Mm-mm.
visit us and enjoy with us and have fun with us. Yes, and that's it really. So di kayo siya gamay, no?
Mm.
Yeah, I
Kaya
know.
that's it.
And then
That's it sa plato.
and then
Mm.
a message for the young generation artists, makeup artists, and message for those who are still thriving after all these years.
Well, makeup it's just not just an art. It's more than an art. It's a
Yes.
passion driven thing. So you have to really have 100% if you want to become a makeup artist. Kay mo
Mm. Mm.
makita ra gid mo eventually ang imong kuan kanang mulambok ka. And then
Mm.
for those thriving artists, now continue lang doing what you love doing. If passion, if makeup is your passion, you need to invest in it. Just try to invest in it if it works, and then start with start with a with friends and family, and then just learn from the mistakes you make. You know that everything sa atong life mo good, we have to focus on the mistakes,
Right.
right? So
Mm.
once we have actually acknowledged all those mistakes, you'll just go soar high,
Mm.
right? And eventually you'll get to notice na, oh, wow, nangyari ko dili because you have acknowledged your mistakes. Don't and then you know be humble all the time. And then
Right.
once you
Mm.
reach somehow your goal, just be humble. Just go back to where you come from. Not gonna siya. So again, to those new artists that want to be as a professional makeup artist, basta kay put your heart into it and invest in it. invest your
Mm-mm.
time, diba? Invest your, financially invest in it, just tanan, and invest with friends. Okay, because with friends, and if you invest with relationship with your friends and other clients,
Right.
it will just ripple. There's a recommendation to stuff, and word of mouth is very, very important. Not just in social
Yes.
media, but the word of mouth is already what do you call this, your main spotlight.
Yeah, because it's the
Why? Because
trust. Yeah.
it's a trust. Yes, muna siya.
Anyway,
All right?
so I will let you go. Kay, tingaling mapatay mo mga mapaong nila diha mawag tata. Oy, asa na- But anyway, I will be inviting you back, maybe perhaps another or a different um
Sige.
uh show or a different topic, Jess, because as you've said, as I've said kanina with
Mm-mm.
you, Raf, she's an artist, jack of all trades,
Mm.
and she can do anything. Ibutanan nimo siya stage, pasayawon na nimo, and she can do that.
Oh,
It,
maybe next time
yeah.
Miss Jess can come over here to TMC and join us
Yes.
for one of our TikToks.
Sure, sure, sure. One day, one day.
One day.
Sige.
Again, thank you so much,
Thank you for having me.
Jessie Glova. Thank you, Jess. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and joining us. So again, karon nakahibaw na ka, Raf. O nganong kilay is life. Kay,
Na?
yeah. Pwede na, Jess, makalive, Jess, kasi nagkuan na ba na imuhang ka ng cellphone?
Kamatino na din.
So, anyway, katong giingon ni Jessie, just be humble and at the same time be grateful always of what you have. Kay kanang iyahano, it's passion, it's talent. Dili tanan tao. Siguro katong time nga nag-uwan ang Ginoo og kanang unsay tawag aning talent sa pag-makeup, murag wala ko nagawas ana. Katong panahon na ako
Yeah.
sigurong nag-uwan og kanang sayaw, kanta, kana og kanang storya kana nigawas ko diya dapita.
Nakagawas
Ikaw
ka
unsa
ng
man
time.
ka unsa may imuhang kanang nga nigawas ka anang panahon na?
But pero I guess it was sometime in high school. Nakatulon kog megaphone.
Kana because of your voice, no?
Yeah.
And for those of you who doesn't know, si Ralph is one of our talent here new, the prodigy of Jiggy
Ooh.
Junior, Jiggy J, Jiggy Juice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jiggy Juice, and then you've heard him a couple of times sa iyahang part of the top of the morning sa ato ang TMC kanang mabuntag yun. So sometimes when Jiggy J is not here, Jiggy Juice is not here, so you will hear the very deep voice. So that's the microphone na.
Yeah, that's the
So
megaphone.
the megaphone. So nagnganga ka pag uwan.
Yep, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but well, look at now, it helps,
Yeah.
diba?
Yeah,
And then
true.
with that brilliant mind of course of yours, but syempre taga UP manggod.
Ayaw, maulaw
Kay
ko.
ba ka nga ang kanang UP, mao na siya ang kanang kuan kanang mahug o kanang kay ako Cebu City National Science High School man ko. I was a graduate in 1992. Oops, okay, nasulti
Oh,
na.
hey.
1992. So,
Age
ang
drop, age
kanang
drop.
ang CCNSHS o kanang UP, mura na sila na sila kanang academic nga rivalry. So ingon gini sa una sa amo ang generation is mo ingon kag UP, wow. Cebu City National Science High School, wow. Kay mao man gina ang duha nga kuan. The reason why I took only 2 tests when I wanted to go in high school. I'm from Cebu Normal University when in grade school. I only took 2 tests, and that is in UP and CCNSHS.
Okay.
But then it was Science High who actually kanang ilang gi-announce first. And then when I went there, I fell in love with the football, the soccer field. So that's why, with UP, well, I fell in love with the man standing there. The copper man standing there.
But surprising, you have a sporty side, Mandi, eh?
Yes, I have. I play basketball, darling.
Oh!
And yeah, sports, baseball, softball, soccer, baseball. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I don't just kick and heels, darling. I do
Oh.
sports. And it's so funny. But my kids, they do ping pong, they do badminton, and I'm the one doing the basketball. So that's why I do teams I support basketball teams. You know, there's just something about a jersey.
Yeah.
Discuss that. But anyway, let's go back to that controversial. Wala pa gyud ta nahuman din because we really have to think. Yeah, because we have to talk about the kilay thing, which is kilay is live. And then again, it's about social media. Jessie did what you call this one, nag-touch base siya sa social media. And so let's go back to that one. Is this how it comes to naabot na gyud tag ingon ani nga para lang gyud ta mo sikat ta, mang anoy na lang gyud ta og mga tao. You know, I mean, we're Filipinos, we're supposed to be very well known sa atong hospitality. Sa ato ang pagka-care. That's the reason why a lot of foreigners come to our country, because it's like a safe haven for them, di ba? But then with this nga, kita mismo isig ka Cebuano, isig ka Bisaya, isig ka Pilipino, isig anoy ta. And pinakakuan pa gyud, pinakasagrado pa gyud nga butang ang ato ang kanang gara-garaon. I mean, what is your take on this?
Well, like I said earlier, it's just really this new wave, Judd, of content creators on social media where outrage is the name of the game para nila. Para sa ila, this is how they generate interactions, like what Ms. Jess said earlier. This is how they generate interactions online. It's not, social media doesn't just measure you based sa likes nga imong makuha. They also measure engagement based on comments, based on shares.
Right.
So if i-share nimo ang post na iyang gi-post about kato nga incident, ma-count siya as an interaction with your post.
Correct.
So dili jud necessary nga kailangan nimo i-like ang post to show support. You can also comment and share. And unfortunately, murag, I guess in a way na-acknowledge na nila sa ilang selves nga being myself isn't enough to generate interaction. So ang akong buhaton, I am going to annoy people. I am going to make them angry at me, and this is going to get me the interactions that I want on social media. I think mojo nang mindset nila when it comes to this.
Yeah, but like ako, for example, if I am against something, like na ako di ganahan, pananglitan, when kana di ba, there's always two sides. So sa politics, siguro kaning tawhana nani siya gibuhat. Nya di ko kayon siyang gibuhat. So I say the negative thing, but then I also say kung unsa say positive. Nga, sige, maybe you did this, but kinahanglan sad imo sang tan-awon nga kaning mga wala nimo nabuhat. But kana magud siya good. It's a different thing because you're doing something nga kana bang I really do not know asa gibutang ang iyang hunahuna. Like for example, if ako dito sa pop, so if I'm questioning it nga nganong kinahanglan man gyud nga motusnob ang ato ang kamot, nganong kinahanglan man gyud ta manguros. Nganong kinahanglan? Well, maybe make a vlog out of it. Nga, you know what, for me, di man siguro ta kinahanglan. Are we making this? Kaya di ba na magyuban nga mo ingon ba nga ato nang gihimo og kanang kuan, gihimo nato og kanang unsa tawag ining butang ta kanang mga magampo ta sa kanang images. Idolatry na siya or ingon ani gi-idolize na nato ang mga kanang mga pari kaning mga ingon ani. So maybe I would say that one, but in a context nga I think we should not do that. We have to kuan nga i-balance nato. You say something negative, you say something positive. But what this person did is actually iyang kanang butang na siya. Iyang giguba.
In a way, yeah.
In a way. So, you're there. Common sense lang ha. Dili na imong balay. Dili ikaw ang tag-iyaan na. Bisan pag ibutang tag, masimbahan na or sa dili, that's not yours. Therefore, ayaw hilabti. That sense lang unta ba? Common sense lang unta ba? And then, I don't know. Darling, mora gini ako, I really hope, no, nga, you discern
Yeah.
para nako to everybody when you do content mag-creator ka ug unsa ka diha, you discern first. Yes, this is going to create a spectacle, but what is your purpose of doing this?
Yeah.
If it is to annoy, make sure that sige i-annoy kay part nimo siya. But are you breaking laws
Yeah, kaya
at
nga.
the same time?
Yeah, I think Conjud, I think what you're trying to get at positive aspect of it is like maybe you're trying to see if she had a higher purpose for doing that. I don't really see that as a constructive way of looking at it. There really is there really is no higher purpose to this. This was not a critique of Catholicism. Dili siya a protest or anything like that. This was just simply a person being rude. Kana lang. That I think there's no other way of looking at it other than that. This was just somebody
It's either
who wanted to be rude.
He wanted to be rude and who wanted to be kanang attention. And I think she is addicted to that type of attention that she would just do anything
for it. Yeah, that's probably ang isa ka scary nga aspect gani sa social media.
Yeah.
Some people are so addicted to social media interactions that they will do anything to reach a certain number of likes, a certain number of shares. I don't know if you've seen videos like this, pero nakakita ko mga videos online sa these people aren't necessarily content creators They're just people who want to post share things sa ilang account, sa ilang personal account. I've seen people like they'll go to rather dangerous nga areas and then they'll do risky poses. One of the most common things you will see sa India, for example, the most common thing you'll see for some reason, I really don't understand why, is they will stick their heads or bodies outside of a train.
That's so dangerous, my goodness.
Riding. Yeah, and then na yung mga instances nga, they see a
train coming.
Lain nga na poste ba? Mga bantay sila poste and they're like, okay, duck, go back inside the train. And then, nakakita na po sila lang ng poste, go back inside. And then, mutanaw sila sa camera and then like, smile sila. And then, wala sila kabantay na napoy third na poste.
In a split second, ang imong wagtang.
Oh, yeah. I've seen a few videos na like that. And there's even some of them, nga, like, for some reason, they will post nearby an incoming train.
Oh my goodness.
And ang ilang goal is to get a video of themselves nga igo urgent mo pass by ang train. Pero some of them, they mismeasure the amount of distance between them and the train.
Because accidents happen.
Yeah, accidents can happen and lives can be lost doing these kinds of things.
Yeah, in a split second, naka sa tumoy, wala kay harness diha niya, nagkuan-kuan kay there or unsa niya, at the cost of your life. So it's the same thing with this one ba nga, mag-content ka, luwa ka, kay imong giluwaan niya, what for? Niya, at the expense of
ang iyang social life. I'm fairly certain jud nga there are some of her friends and some of her family who see what she see what she did, and they're going to be like, ooh, maybe I should distance myself from this person.
Like, kay sometimes we really do not know the person well. Sometimes kay we have the tendency nga ato ang pakita lang nato ang iceberg lang sa ato ang personality, and then perhaps this one, we have our good side and our bad side. And I just hope nga sometimes we tend to focus more on sa ato ang good side onta. She could have just like made a content and just talk about like ngano man yung kinahanglan. Mao ni siya ang font sa kanang kuan. Ngano man gyud mga Katoliko nga kinahanglan, she can do that.
If mao tong goal niya nga i-critique, pero
but ang it was basically kung mahog ito siya ka ng damage. Insulto. Nahog pa yung kagdihag ka ng kuan ka kay nang guba ka. You're not wa ka nang guba lang, wa ka diha nang kuan. It's for everybody. But ako ba I just hope na maghinulsol ni siya maayo. Yeah, sa iya untang paghinulsol makuha niya ba nga wa gito nagkadimao in town ang iyang gibuhat kay nasarado ang simbahan in town.
Lagi for 1 week ba jud?
Tungod niya. And imagine how many kana bang mga, like for example this one naa sa Usamis, so for sure kani kay layo probinsya, ang simbahan is siguro sa usa ka munisipyo kana rang simbahan na wa ta kahibaw.
Oh.
So di man kang ug natong nag Domingo, nga like ako mo simba kog Domingo or sometimes I do Saturdays anticipated, but unya mo simba ko nya kasi rado nya mo akatinahan pa ko mo atog layo unya what if usamis pa gyud mo ato pa kaglayo kaayong ispigno so daghan king nahasol ba
Lagi.
kay naamang good na ritual ang the Catholic na ana sila nga kung contaminated ang usa ka kuan sacred nga butang ug usa ka kuan na holy water nga ana that's sacred kay this is my goodness amot lang ma-contaminated gini na siya they do this ritual to cleanse it kay bisan pag tinuod nga kanang butang tano atong kamot ana but it's just a tip pero kato kay luwa
Lagi.
it's a different thing kanina na then we do our kana landaan and again principle of microbiology I mean I'm a nurse I mean imagine let's go to
ang germs
lagi is I mean, imagine when you're in a buffet, yan ay muluwa sa kanang sa tawag ining punch.
Yeah.
Or imagine you're eating in a restaurant. Or just
like the food, Jude.
You're eating in a restaurant, ya luwaan na diha. So, my goodness, ko halo, kanang, mo, ragid na siya. Para na ako lang, no, to anybody who's doing kanang mga posts, kanang puan, just, the kanang content na to, it has to seek and promote kanang positive culture.
Or at the very least, good values.
Values of dignity, of decency, of accountability.
And good morals.
Yes. And make sure if you say something, palangitan, naman gyuban mo, tira gyud og usa ka kanang kuan. So, itira ba ron nimo ang usa ka association or usa ka kanang tao. Make sure na you see, you put in ang negative and then you put in also sa nindot. Unsay ilahang asa dapitan na sayop. And make sure you kanang imong isulti nga sakto na siya nakatuno ba na siya tao nakakuan ba na siya og nakaigo ba na siya og balaod dili lang basta-basta ba nga kanang diretsong kaning ingon ana kay
and if dili siya madala sa words then you can always use it through actions pero of course kanang common sense pod nga your actions are not harming others your actions are not destroying the property of others because like you said this can be considered in a way destruction of property
even at your loudest so sometimes it will lose its meaning bisag kung saon pa na nimo dihag loud and proud and everything and if it's something that's negative and it's offending a lot and you violated the laws dili lang ang canon law ha because ang sa church magud canon law magud na ilaha it's different. And then ang atoa diri it's of course ang atoa sa law of man ato diri and then both manggod na violate manggod niya ang duha. Again you have to remember that churches are consecrated places and then the holy water my darling it's sacramental. Nobody should have to tell you this even if you're of different religion. How would you feel if kanang kami ang mga kanang laing religion mo kuan sa inyong hasad, iba, you would feel bad. So, respect lang unta ba? And then, these are not, kanang gipamutang sa simbahan in town sa Katoliko, di na siya props in town. And it's not props for content. It's not tools. It's not anything. Even kana ganing mo take a picture, I learned this from one of my good friend nga priest, si Father Bonin. He is a CADCOM ni siya nga, and then he's a very good photographer. Father Bonin Olivar told me that mag-take gani kag picture nga naa ka sa simbahan nga kanang kasal. There are certain places na as a photographer you should not be in. Dapat dili ka nay uban magong photographer they violate the sanctity of the kanang sa tawag aning kanang panitan ordination sa pari or even the marriage vows nga kanang maabot na sa bisag asa kay tungod lang para makakuhag anggol
lagi
and then like the area like this the area that we call the sanctuary which is where the altar is that is supposedly dapat walay lain na diha kundili ang pari ug ang mga acolytes and of course the lays so mo na sa diha dapat sometimes they go nga mo crossover na. Usahay sa there are certain kanang mga sa ritual like in the ordination, nga kana bitang maghapa na ang pari. You're not supposed to be there in the middle nga mo take a picture sa hapa. You have to be at the side. Or naa ka sa ibabaw. Ang ubang mga photographers naa sa tunga nga dili nakakita na gani noon unya it is a sacrament, a ritual nga kanang kuan kayo ba kanang holy. So
do they i-inform ba nila ang mga photographers about ana?
There is naamang good they naay mga parihara gud na sa kanang kuan sa tawag aning pre-Jordan, mga ingon ana nga naay mga seminar, even sa mga pre-kana naay mga ana. Ang kanasang mga photographers, if you are this as your job ingon ana, is part of you nga to know unsa ang angay dapat or dili. Even to the point nga mubarog na gani ang kanang ato ang the pews nga kanang atong lingkuran. That is even the lingkuranan sa church, that's holy. That's kanang kuan siya, so it has to be treated. Patungan sa mga photographers. I can understand the kids. Kaya of course ang mga bata, no? Yeah, they love to run around, sa patong-patong. But sometimes, of course, kita mga magulang, mga ginikanan, mo yung kita, so lingkod, badlong tawan sa in a while. Kaya, di man yun na ito makuha sa kay bata lagi, sumasaba yun. Sometimes, and then we, again, common sense.
Lagi.
Dili kitay tag-iya. Dili atua. Wata sa ato, di na siya extension sa atong sala in town.
Lagi.
That's the reason why we have to respect and we have to abide by. So if the church has a dress code, we follow it. If they have their rules, we follow it. Just like in your household. Inigsod na ko sa inyong balay. Kami like sa amo ang balay, magtiniil man mi sa amo ang balay. So sometimes I ask my friends, kanang mga guests, I provide them kanang slippers kanang para magtiniil sa sud sa balay or mag-slippers sa sud sa balay. Korean mamig dating. But anyway, that is what we do. So of course, that's what your follow. So it's the same thing when we are even yes, it may be a church, it is a public, but it's not owned by us. It is owned by the archdiocese. So
you could say the same thing about every other public establishment. Said like maginana ka sa Jollibee. Patungan ni mga tables with your feet.
And the tables are for food. It's not supposed to be for feet. Are we eating your feet, darling? Di ba?
So there's still a certain level of decorum, Jud, whenever you're even in public nga areas. I'd say it's also true for something like a park. There's certain behaviors nga kailangan jud ka mo adhere to.
Correct.
Like to not just show respect to the park as the public institution, but to show respect to everybody else inside the public institution.
I think kung mo follow lang siguro ta, mo respetar lang siguro ta sa ato ang mga rules and regulation wherever we may, I think walay mahitabong lalis. I think way mahitabo nga kanang panag-away or panagkuan.
Maybe.
Di ba? I don't know. Pero lisod na siya, no? Lisod siya buhaton. Kilain-lain bang gud nga tao. Perhaps this is due to our upbringing as well.
Maybe.
Atong gitawag nga breeding. Kay moingon tag culture as Filipinos, as Cebuanos, we have the same culture. We have the same set values that were taught to us when we were young. Kaya gitudlo man sa nato sa eskwelahan, mga values, di ba? Respect the elderlies, respect all those kanang mga ingon-ana, do not degrade or debase a person, do not, kanang mga, be patient, kanang mga ingon-ana. These are things nga sa gamay pata. But then, sometimes, something happens along the way when we grow up. Nga, nausab ang imuhang set of values. And then it goes back again to breeding. Nga bisag unsa og tudlo sa kanang mga ginikanan, bisag unsa tudlo sa mga maestra sa eskwelahan, because it's you, and sometimes lain-lain man like sa mga barkada siguro ingon ana, di ba? Like kanang og mga unta sa unang panahon, mga unta wala gyud nay kakuan kana sa among mga lulog-lola or even sa imong mom nga dapat way mahabilin sa imong gikaon sa plato, kinahanglan way mahabilin. Unsay rason sa imong mama?
Well, because it's it's a waste of food.
And there are a lot of other kids who are not
Who are
eating.
not eating,
Kita, we are, di ba?
Have you seen the children sa Africa? They're hungry.
Na yung mga, bisag na diri sa ato, na askulon, daghan kaysa na nang higda, diha, kanang
mga street children dayo.
Street children diha nga usually bring up, nga, kanang kuan, ani, nya, diri mumho, kay, na, masuko, sa una, sa among panahon, sa kong lulupari, may pasanginlan, adto. Unya kanang masamad ka o kaning masamad ka nasamad ka gid ko na diha kay gawas gyud ang paring way ambot ngano na. Well, I haven't, maybe I have to ask my priest friends for that one. O ngano na siya diha dapita.
Ang pare jud ako.
Ay ngano walay ulusan ang pari nga mo gawas. Kanang mga inaana ba nga kay usa ka lugas masuko na si kuan. We have those things nga kuan. And then we have that sa ato ang, it's part of our values, it's part of that one. So I really don't know or what happened in her generation. Perhaps it's part of her breeding o giunsa siya papadako or unsa o ngano gyud in town. I really just don't understand.
Breeding is I think wrong term, upbringing.
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 Ang iyang upbringing nahug na nun siya guay breeding. Kana. Kanang or even 'di ba? Namang guy uban good.
Pero it based sa video, it doesn't seem like kuan siya. It doesn't seem like Gen Z siya or Gen Alpha. And
I think around late 20s or early 30s.
Siya?
I think so.
I think early 30s. Yeah, she doesn't look like somebody nga early 20s. Pero yeah, based on what I can see kay so siguro kuan siya millennial siya most likely.
Yeah.
At the very least millennial siya.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I guess it fits within the profile siguro nga. But I don't know if it's more of a generational thing. I think it's more of a current trend lang
trend
in the world. I wouldn't lay it on a generation specifically.
No.
Kay unfortunately,
lain man naman si badlungon sa mo generation.
Lagi.
Sa inyo asad na may mga buutan na si lain man gid na.
And yeah, sa akong nakita sa mga kaning mga gitawag na to nga nuisance streamers, nuisance content creators, I have seen people of different age groups, Jude. For example, for the older nga age group, si Vitali, katong Russian American nga ni Anhid dire niya iyang gigraan ng pulis gikawatan niya motor and stuff like that. That's an example of somebody nga nuisance content creator nga older. I've also seen nga nuisance content creator nga within my age group, guro. I think he should be in his early 20s. Who went to Japan and he was an African American and he went to Japan and nagblast siya music sa Japanese nga subway while screaming Hiroshima, Nagasaki, we will do it again.
And he's doing that in Japan.
And
then Japan was bombed. That's kind of offensive.
Very offensive.
And then American pa siya, which is, if you go back to history, di ba, with the Pearl Harbor, with the Pearl Harbor thing.
No, Hiroshima and Nagasaki was the one where the Americans bombed.
Yeah, the bombs.
He's saying, but we'll do it again. So, bombahan na po sila nuke.
My goodness.
Yeah.
They still have the traumatic experience, so it will trigger a lot of kanang mga I can just imagine.
Yeah, lagi. And then unfortunately I've also seen Gen Alpha nga content creators, nga nuisance content creators. I saw this one where mga like 13-year-old kids walking around, I think it might have been Miami Beach or something like that. And then he just like grabbed somebody's food and then he basically said, "What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it?" And then he walked away. It's very
But that is something, perhaps it annoys a certain person or it annoys the person nga imong gikuan sa pagkaon. Na magtan-aw malingaw, na uban sad maglagot, but it doesn't hit something grabe as opposed to this na kaning nahitabo na ani, because this is completely something, again, there's no other term.
Sacrilege.
It's sacrilege talaga. And para nako, no, not every content is dili tanan is a content. You have to choose, you have to discernment, and then some acts are crimes, and sacrilege itself is this is a crime against naan siya sa canon law, and sa ato asad sa ato ang our what you call this one, revised penal code. If I remember, what article was that one? I think it's 133 or something. If kaning duha, like ang religious ceremony or ritual, and then it is a place of or religion or worship, this is a crime, actually. And then it is notorious and offensive if it is against religious practice or a Catholic dogma.
Yeah,
So
I just
once-
looked it up online. It
Yeah.
is Article 133 of the
It is?
Revised Penal Code. Yeah, sakto ka.
Right.
Per-
Sige, ikaw lang type diha kay ako di
Yeah.
Google
Pero
type.
to your to your comment nga, ang katong gi-describe nako, it's not necessarily sacrilege. I do actually ang katong giingon nako nga guy, African American who went to Japan. He also went to Korea and
Ay, okay.
yeah, and are you familiar ka sa comfort girl statues in
Yes,
Korea?
yes.
Yeah, they are for those who don't know, ang kanang comfort women nga statues sa Korea, they are to
We have
memorialize.
that here also in the Philippines during the
we have an
Japanese
example,
time.
yeah. Just like ang comfort women statues here sa Philippines, they're to memorialize the young girls who unfortunately were sexually abused by Japanese soldiers when they occupied both countries in Korea and in Japan. And katong guy, the African American who did that bomb joke in
Yeah.
Japan, he went to the comfort girl statues in Korea. He took off his shirt. He poured baby oil on himself, and then he started like grinding on the statues. He videoed himself grinding on the statues, and I think he did it to more than one statue, Pajud. And he didn't like just go to the adult in the statue. He went to the little girl in the statue. So
Oh my
it's like,
goodness.
dili siya, I don't know if you makount that name as sacrilege, but that's obviously very, very, very wrong. Like on a moral standpoint, on a lot of standpoints, it's just
extremely offensive.
yeah,
Na gid siya.
very
So,
wrong.
So mo na siya ang nahog na siya og kanang a dogma siya ba. So it is against the kuan kay dili man lang gud usara ka tawo. It's the whole it's the whole people itself in ana. But in basta para lang gyud nako no. We have to understand nga ang platform being a content creator, you're an influential person. You have that power. Kung sa gisulti pa ni kanang Uncle Ben,
with great with great power comes great responsibility.
yes, sa Spider-Man yan narabay coming no nga kanang
Spider-Man yung movie.
movie no.
Can't wait.
Can't wait also. Hindi rin kaya siya bago siya uniform. Nga kanito kaya siya.
Oh really? Kita.
Bago waka kita trailer. Bago
Ay, na trailer?
Uniform. Na ay trailer uy.
Ay, na.
And then you look at it, bago uniform niya. Nindot na sad. And then I just realized lain-lain day ang kuano, lain-lain ang art or lain-lain ang kanang sa tawag aning logo drawing sa tulo ka kuan. Lain kang Tobey Maguire.
Oh yeah.
Lain ang kuan. Naay similarity kang Andrew Garfield ug kang kuan sa tawag aning kang Tom Holland. Pero makita gyud mo specific. I haven't gone back in high school mo ganahan ko mo basa og kanang sa tawag aning comics ba may ana ya. Karon kay salida niya tapulan na kay ko mo na. And then usay makakita ko kay syempre mga bata, I have kids. I have 8. So you know, you get to be kuan magtanaw.
You get to watch it 8 times.
Exactly. Imagine you get to watch it 8 times and you have to fight it out kay lain-lain og gusto.
Oh, lagi.
Na ganaham tanaw ani, di gusto ani kay ganahan siya Superman, you know.
Oh.
So you know, and all those things. And then it's a good thing I have one girl because there's only gonna be one who will tell me Barbie. But the rest of it is well,
Mga Batman,
yeah, Batman and all those things. Well, I love my chaotic life. It's beautiful. For me, it's a beautiful chaotic life with 8 kids.
Oh yeah.
You know, but it's something that I'm happy about, and I wouldn't change it in the world. And I just hope that my fate as a legacy, I would share to them that we should be respectful with everyone, and then especially with our church. our faith, our religion, it's part of who we are. And we should respect each other that one. And then if dili ta mo agree, disagree in a nice way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Respectful
Respectful.
lang ta. An argument is not necessarily negative. It can be something that it's a form of communication for me.
Especially if it's constructive.
Yes. So, I think we just have to be very careful of what we post online, media. Make sure, especially when it comes to politics and religion and all those things, kay stricta si Meta.
True.
As in, nala ka i-post, like what happened to my account, my goodness, nag-post lang ko, o kanang, nag-turn on lang ko sa ako ang professional nga mode. Pak, few minutes after, huy, nasuspended, may ganit, nabalik ang akong account. I was like, oh, you don't want me to go professional? You don't want me to do kanang to monetize? Di siguro sila gusto. Yeah. And I've been with Facebook for like since 2009. My account has been there for 2009, and it's where all my videos and all my pictures are. And it's sort of that's my journal there. That's why it's called Facebook. And the same thing is journaling, and it's where you meet people, and that's actually the ang pinakauna gyud nga purpose nga no yung naana ang Facebook. And then here comes kanilaging content digital creators like you guys nga pag turn on ako sa akong kuan pak to ana wala yon pagkahuman appeal niya sa appeal is now nimo picture left right imuhang kuan ko nga I think they're gonna do a background check
Siguro,
or something.
They want to know that
they want to
you.
know it's me, it's not AI.
Which
is
or somebody hacking your account.
Hacking my account or AI. This is a AI mo ganahan kay paborito ka ni Jiggy nga topic. Kabantay ka every time musulod yun ng AI niya. Na ginayang AI.
It's a very it's a fast growing industry, and it's really going to reshape a lot of other industries. So I guess it's kind of in a way unavoidable nga topics as well, because it's going to change a lot of other things about our daily life, Jud.
But I hope nga not to the point nga matapulan na ta nga mapariha ta atong Wally nga maglingkod dalata and everybody's like sitting down and then we're so fat. Everybody's so fat we cannot even because I think the AI generation and with that mo gito mahitabo nato sa nahitabo sa Wally nga everybody's so fat because we're so tapulan. We're so lazy. It's just at the tip of the finger. I mean, and there was and then there was a scene there wherein he's single, she's single, and then because they fell off the di ba? Nga kay nabangga man. Kay niagi man naginukdan man nangita man si Wally ni Eve. So see when you're watching with 8 kids, so but 8 times ni mo mabalik-balik. So then that's a time because you don't look at your side, you're just looking at your computers, you're just looking at your cell phones. You don't see nga, ay, naara para diha ang akong the one. Di ba? Mao na siguro kana magsige dihag pangita og the one kanang mga kuan. Tingali dara si mong kilid kay ikaw nagsige ka diha og TikTok. Nagsige ka dihag tan-aw sa imong cellphone. Nagsige lang ka dihag kuan nga ug mangaon mo sa inyong familita. You take away the cellphone. The kanang mangaon mo, it's the time for family. It's a time nga magsurya mo diha. So ipadapli na. Ug naay mo kuan, wait ka lang diyan. Isa siguro na mamatay no. Ang imong ka-chat kung muhuwat lang og 30-45 minutes just for you to have a decent meal with your family. Kaya that's the only time. Kay even with kanang sa mga mag-date nga ko magsige na nagtanaw sa cellphone. So what nagunsa man day mo diha? Oy, di ba mag-date mo? Kanang ilami bitay nga na.
Lagi.
So that's the problem also, especially now with AI, not everything we leave to AI. So, makuyawan ko, everybody will get so fat, mapareha sa Wall-E and everything.
But if there's one thing that AI probably won't be able to replace as of this moment, it's makeup artists.
Oh, yes, like Jessie Golova.
Yes,
and all the other makeup artists out there. I would like to say hi, by the way, to Mami Tison, Mami Malaika, and of course, the rest of the Moaxi or the makeup artists of Cebu, Nino Borses, of course, Charissa Lasala, my friends here. Of course, I would like to say thank you to An and Jules and Junjun Ferrolino for sponsoring this afternoon's topic, which is Kila is Live. They are the owners of Jules Lachon Manok and Baboy. And I hope I'm just going to read this out because I love this one. This is from one of my friends, Attorney Elaine. She said this as part of sa katong message niya ba sa iyang Facebook nga. What happened is a painful reminder of the urgent need to revisit and reinforce ethics in digital expression. For content creators, their platform is powerful. But power without reverence, without conscience, is dangerous. Influence must never come at the expense of what others hold sacred. Nindut kay niya pagkasulti. I hope that there has to be a reparation for what has been desecrated, so there can be conversions of hearts and a need to restore respect in a digital age that seems to have forgotten what is truly right. Thank you so much for this one, Attorney Elaine. She's a very good friend. She's also from Cebu City National Science High School.
I see.
So that is another afternoon of Miss with Miss G. Again, you are tuning in or listening to 105.1 TMC. Mag-istorya lang good. Let us communicate. Let us collaborate. And let us create something beautiful. And eventually, with this, we can make this world a much better place to live in. And with me is, of course, Ralph.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Rafael Chavez. Feel free to call me Chavi Boy, though.
All right. So again, this has been Miss G, Miss with Miss G, pageants and more, here only at TMC 105.1 FM.